All right, guys, so today I'm going to be working out the solutions for our population problems. Remember, when you are answering math problems in APES, you must show all of your work and you must provide units for your final answer. So our first problem is over population density. Our formula for population density is just the population over some unit of area. Okay, so in our problem, we are told that we have 250,000 people that occupy 5,000 km squared. Okay, simple division problem. Final answer would be 50 people per kilometer squared. Problem number 2 is asking you to solve for birth and death rates. It did not specify, but to make my work a little easier for the next couple of problems, I will be solving for crude birth rates and crude death rates. So our crude birth rate would just be births over our population. And to get that crude birth rate for per 1,000 people, we would multiply this answer by 1,000. So this would be 12,000 over the population of 250,000 multiplied by 1,000. Final answer, 48 per 1,000. 48 births per 1,000 is also correct. Okay. For crude death rate, we're using the same formula. This would be deaths over population multiplied by 1,000. So we have 10,000 deaths over our 250,000 multiplied by 1,000. Final answer would be 40 per 1,000. Okay. An alternate way to solve this problem would be to take your birth or death rate divided by the total population, multiply by 100 instead of 1,000, and you would report your answer as a percent. So either way is correct as long as your units match the way that you solved the problem, you're good to go. The reason why I used crude is to save myself a little step here when calculating the population growth rate. So the population growth rate using the crude births and crude deaths looks like this. Our rate equals crude birth rate minus crude death rate divided by 10. The reason why we're dividing by 10 is because we've already multiplied by 1,000 here instead of dividing by 100. Okay, so we plug our numbers. This is just 48 minus 40 divided by 10, which gives me a growth rate of 0.8%. Okay, and I would get the exact same answer if I use the other formula, which would be the number of births minus the number of deaths divided by the total population multiplied by 100. I would still get 0.8%. Number 4, how many years will the population of my town double? Doubling time equals 70% over our growth rate. For this problem, our growth rate was 0.8%. Our population should double in 87.5. We need a unit. This is years.